Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Distant Worlds 2. In fact, we are going to start a new campaign, and the last one I somewhat screwed up. And well, setting up basically a similar campaign again. So Spiral Galaxy, 1000 stars, sparse nebulas, 8 times 8 sectors. Yes. Pre-warp, of course, chaos, hard, slow, random, and tech trading on. Normal, average, and stated for the pirates and stuff, and some creatures like normal. Colony prevalence is normal. Independent colonies I want to put to rare, and we have a higher influence range and a lower colonization range limit. And we are going, of course, again with the Ikkuro. And we are still the Forest Utopia here. And the starting situation is normal, starting pre-warp and random. So most likely we are rather on the outer half of the universe. We are not going with 15 empires instead with 13, because last time it was very crowded. And victory conditions we are going to keep relatively standard here. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, we are in the game. We have a leader, shield research, tourism income, war awareness reduction, and mining rate. Mining rate is in fact quite good. Colony is Ekkuro, a forest planet in Nova system, nearby gas giant again, and we have a rocky metallic moon eater yet. So I guess this kind of setup is fixed. Oh, we are on the outer edges of the galaxy in fact. Now, of course we are going to... Let's make it simple. We are going to build a small spaceport here. And, well, yeah. We get tech early warp field experiments and research labs, and we do have 4% colony development, construction research, weapons research, and scenery. Which means we can, in fact, build a research lab on our starting planet. And after early warp fields, I want in fact to go into research labs again, and afterwards into the upgrade of the hyperspace drive. Oh, okay, did not unpause there. Now let's check our leader again in detail. He is Harvester of Life, mining rate plus 10%, nice. Okay, and now we can in fact build a... We can, right? Yeah, research station. In fact, we want to do this. And everything else is more or less for the moment as our exploration ship here under construction. Of course, we want to build 2 more. And... however, do we? Yeah, we do. We want to. And the ship we are going to construct is, of course, going to the gas giant first. And in fact, I do think I want to skip the rocky metallic moon until we have the warp drive enabled. And what else do we have in the system? Let's check it out. We do have a deep ocean world here. We have a mangrove forest world. Nice. That's maybe colonizable early on. And yeah, nice. Oh, really good. Interesting. Let's see what we can find there. In that regard, I'm just going to speed ahead, because now we just have to wait for the surveys and of course the hyperdrive before something special happens. Now we have the first hyperspace jump here, and Jubilant Pathway, whatever that is, or Prospector. Ah, sorry, it's getting stuff here. In fact, we are going to set up the mining station here, but also the research station at the gas giant here, which has a massive Kessler deposit. Therefore, that's really useful. And further exploration ships are finishing up and going to the necessary planets here. And that's, of course, exactly what we want. And now we can go into exploring the solar system. We do necessarily need some construction materials now, which is going to be main priority, and I hope that we can find some stuff here on the rocky metallic moon. Everything else is running smoothly. We do have a good research start, so we do have a station on our home planet. We are going to have a station on the gas giant, and of course we have the spaceport. Yeah, perfect. We found decent deposits here, therefore a mining station needs to be built there. And for that purpose I'm going to order another construction ship. In fact, I ordered 2. And let's get that done. Now we have finished research labs, which is going to improve our science even more. We could theoretically already have 63 if we have enough money. We are going to squeeze in space commerce before going for the warp field, just to increase our income a little bit here. Now, what did we find so far? We did get some luxuries, like some fur here, or some Tiberian moss, which also going to development, and resin, which also gives development. And there are some things open, like more moss here, but also more resin in other planets, which we are going to put a mining base on and continue further the build up within the system until we have the techs available to leave the solar system. And in that regard, so far it's working quite nicely. Now space commerce has finished, and with that we are going to hopefully improve our balance even further. We can now have 84 science output maximum. We are currently at 70 because we don't have enough money to fund all of that. However, we have a decent cash pool, so maybe we can boost the stable warp fields here. Yeah, 22.5 credits. I'm definitely going to do this. And we can already think about what to do afterwards. We could probably... Let's check our research bonus. In fact, we have construction, weapons, high tech. So they're the options. We could go for the tourism, or we could boost our exploration a bit. Let's in fact get the colony ship going, for which we need the expanded civilian ships. The colony module we do have, yes. Here it is, and we do need the basic transport system just to follow along, even allowing population to be transported, basically. Now, did we already know the properties of the planet? No, we don't. Where is here? The mangrove forest is currently, someone is still there, so we don't know what properties it has currently. Okay, we are getting closer to the stable warp fields here, so it's less than a year until we can have a better warp drive. I started building more exploration ships in preparation for that, and we are closing the exploration of the solar system. There's not much left. Therefore, that should be relatively good in timing, that we finish exploration of the solar system and then we can head out to discover what is around us. Now, in regards to the planet, the mangrove forest we have here, it in fact has a colonization suitability of 22, which is decent. And also we know that there are unknown items here. We are, however, building a mining base there temporarily to get access to the Acras and Ember, which is another 4% development, and the Carbonite. And there is some ruins which we didn't discover yet. Therefore, that's going to be interesting. Now, we can wait out until the tech is done. It's only 66 days now. And afterwards, we are going into the colony ship to also settle Norval 3 from the get-go. And yeah, let's have a look outside here. No, you're not going for a mining base on that small planet. We probably want to explore the backside first and then slowly forward to make sure and find out where the borders are, which we have to establish and stuff like that. Oh, there we go. Warp field is done. I'm not going to willing to build more scouts currently. We do have 5 now, because, well, we don't have that much stuff or that much money currently available. Now you're guys currently exploring these rocks here. Fine, let them finish that. Most likely there's nothing special in it, but whatever. Meanwhile, we go into the civilian ships and get ready for the colony. Well. Now we discovered the harmonious void again. We are of course going with the, well, they are basically our race, and they are spaceborn and we are planetborn, more or less. And we are going to choose the diplomatic path in regards to them. Yes, we are going to accept the protection, and we are going here for invest into diplomacy. Yes. That was costly, of course, but it hopefully will pay off, because we can relatively quickly switch from the protection agreement to a non-aggression pact, which is what I'm looking for. And they are now going to start sell us some stuff, which we are going to reject because I need the money for the colony ship. Okay, on the planet we are intending to colonize, Nova 3, we found some ruins, Pillar of Noval. Let's investigate it. It's going to give us 6% colony development, 8% colony construction, colony ship construction speed. Well, pretty worth it in my idea. 4% high-tech research and 3% scenery. That's nice. Now the colony ship is almost done. We can, however, now build a research station here. Really good. We found scenery on Nember, and we found another luxury resource on Nember. Ooh, and we found something here in a neighboring planet now. Expanded civilian ships are done, and now we can in fact start colonizing Nova 3. Therefore, let's start it and queue it up. And here I'm going to make a cut in the first episode, and the next episode is going to be all about getting the first colony running and exploring the surroundings here. Let's see what we can find.